Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 714 podcast. This is the Shyam Sam Show. How you doing, Sam?
Great.
Yeah.
Supposed to be here last week. I'd call it because I was taking a break, using my time to find a job. I mean, I could easily get a job at like Ralph's,
Yeah.
but I don't want to work at a grocery store, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll probably get like afternoon hours, which I can't stand.
Yeah.
I'd rather work at like I'd rather work at like fucking 5 minutes. Why do I say 5 minutes? Like early morning, I'd rather work early morning.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd rather work late night. But afternoons suck, in my opinion. It's hot. You have the most people coming in and out.
Yeah.
And it's, I got friends who want to do stuff like play video games and shit during the afternoon. So
yeah, that right now though, those types of jobs are in demand. Like a lot of people are looking
for sure
that type of work because grocery stores are still busy. But like out of all the months, I think this is the month that like it's starting to be a little bit more normal. Do you think that's the case?
Oh yeah, everyone's going out. You shared a couple like fucking snaps with the gym opening it up.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to be like normal, but we're definitely going back to how things were before. And I don't mind it. Like nothing really changed in my life when everything went into lockdown. I don't really give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Surprising, I lost more weight during the lockdown than without the lockdown.
Yeah.
I'm at like doing my this is my 4th week of working out.
Doing the 100 push-ups, like 100
sit-ups. Yeah. Well, I added like squats, I added like lunges, I added dips.
Yeah.
I added more extra stuff, and I lost like in the 3 weeks I lost 10 pounds, but in total I've almost lost 25.
Damn.
Which is that's starting since February, so I'm down to like 176 right now.
That's
from
good.
190. Yeah,
that's good.
I'm chilling.
Yeah, like you said, the gyms, like my gym that I go to 24-hour, it says June 22nd it's going to open again. And now everything is done through the app. Usually you would have to like use your finger to scan in.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're going to have an app that you just show them like this code or something. And
they didn't have that before because LA Fitness, like you just scan in like a QR code and you get in.
Yeah, they didn't have that before. They used you had to type in your number, your phone number.
I remember the thumbprint and the phone number.
Yeah. So
but they never had the option of like using your phone.
I don't think so. Or maybe
damn.
Most people didn't do it, I guess. I don't know.
They're slacking. What the heck?
But the thing that sucks though is you gotta schedule the time you want to go in.
That's fucking whack.
You can't go in whenever you want. Like you gotta plan the times.
Personally, like this hot girl's like schedule, and then you just choose the same fucking time as the girl. Because there was I remember like during senior year, me and my friend Shiggy, we would go like fucking midnight.
Really?
And there's this, there's some attractive females that go at night sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It's just being thirsty. Whatever.
Yeah, but do you think a lot of people will go to the gym like first day?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, like there's so many fanatics that have like probably gone a little crazy.
Yeah,
they probably substituted like a gallon of water for weight.
Yeah, it's because it's been too long. For most people, they might have gone maybe like 2 weeks, a month. Like people who actually go to the gym a lot, like that's like their biggest break. But for not being able to go to the gym for like months now, I think people will more likely go. And the thing is, they still need to have a lot of precautions at the gym. Like I think they're gonna have like spaced out, like every bench can't be used. Like you got to have equal space, 6 feet apart, and they had to clean everything thoroughly, or else it'll just spike up again. And then also yesterday I went to a dine-in restaurant for the first time in
Mm-hmm.
2 months.
Was there like a special occasion or?
Oh yeah, my brother like graduated.
Oh
Like it was
yeah, the online thing.
it was like an online
Yeah.
graduation.
I was gonna troll the chat, but I completely forgot about the time because I don't know if there even was a YouTube chat.
I think it was
But
off. Like they turned it off. Yeah.
yeah, so it would have wasted my time anyways. But yeah, I was gonna just
Yeah, all they did was like they had the principal speak for like the first 5 minutes, and then they just started displaying the names and then the pictures of each person that graduated. It was like 1 hour.
It wasn't even like a live call or anything.
Yeah, it wasn't even live. Like you just like
dude, a live call would have been way better.
Yeah, you just wait for your picture, and then yeah, that's all it was. But I think they're gonna do like a live in person thing in July, but it depends. It still depends because you never know when things are gonna spike up again. But for now, it looks like we're heading in the right direction with all the coronavirus. And like we didn't talk about the protests and stuff because you weren't on last week.
Yeah.
What are your opinions?
You know, of course, Black Lives Matter. There's so many people like they put the stigma of like all lives matter, and I can't stand by that statement currently.
Mm-hmm.
It's especially when you know, this is like, remember what happened with Rodney King? That was also, it's like the similar situation with the riots, and of course, a black life died due to something like unfair, due to police brutality.
Yeah.
Right. So the situation is the same, and this has been going on for like I don't know, since the civil rights. You know, all this stuff, and I guess it's finally time to to end it, and I completely agree. So, and with these protests happening, of course I'm gonna stand by it, but I hate the rioters. I hate rioters.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot stand by that. Like
the people who just abuse the system, basically.
Using this to take advantage.
Yeah.
You can rob big stores. You can go rob it. Like you showed, like they rob Supreme, Gucci. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't my problem. You can rob a Target. You go burn a Walmart down. I don't care. Those are big business. You know, they're gonna lose like a couple pennies off that. You know.
Yeah.
Obviously, an exaggeration, but the small businesses are they're fucked, and it's really sad to see that. And the worst part is these riders, they hide behind the fact of supporting racism with stealing, and I can't stand by that.
Yeah, the looting and all that. It's not right to just take advantage, like you said, of the situation, because
and also I'll let you finish.
Because Black Lives Matter was the movement, but now you're turning it into something else by defacing stores and just like ruining businesses. And because of the coronavirus, it was they were out of business, or like they closed everything for a few months, and right when it was about to open, then this happened and
fuck it up.
So they basically dug a bigger hole.
Yeah. And I'm on Twitter like every like half an hour, and every single time there's a popular tweet that floods my feed, and there's this one about the New York police. I don't know who. It could be the commissioner, some high like leadership spot in the police force in New York, and they were talking about how the news is like shaming them, like speaking down upon them, showing all the stuff, all the bad stuff, and they feel like they shouldn't be treated like that. And then every single time he talks about something about his entire police force, they show police brutality against like peaceful protesters. You have like people shooting the rubber gun, the rubber balls, people getting beat up, the old man being pushed down. And then it shows him saying, "Oh, the news is shaming us for doing all these bad things, but we're not doing anything bad. We're like good people and shit." And then they show a bad clip of the New York police and other situations. So it's like, how could this man say this with all the evidence against them? Like, it's so
Yeah.
fucking ignorant and just stupid.
And of course, we
And
know
then,
that not all the cops are bad.
of course, that is a fact. But
Yeah. Right now, yeah.
they're not making anything look good for them. And
Yeah.
you have this like one. I really enjoyed this tweet. It was a girl giving flowers to the National Guard, right? And then literally the next photo, I didn't enjoy what happened to her. I enjoyed like the story it told and how it put out the message. So the next photo, it shows a girl being arrested by cops, and then the National Guards they didn't find any like hostile intent from the girl giving the flowers. And then the next photo is the flowers on the ground, and she's going to the police car,
She's being
And I'm
detained
just
for just giving flowers.
yeah, she's being detained for giving flowers. And I'm just like, what the hell is this, dude?
I know.
The National Guard didn't even care. They're like, we'll take the flowers. But the police, man, they're like, nah, fuck you. This flower could be a bomb, so we're gonna arrest you right now.
I know. Did you hear about the situation in Seattle? What they did? Like these Antifa people, they blocked off like 7 blocks of road, like in downtown Seattle, and they're saying like no cops are allowed. They all have guns, and they're just holding that ground.
Yeah, I can't.
That's not right either.
The world fucking sucks right now.
Yeah, and yeah, that's not the right thing to do when people are just peacefully protesting. Like I enjoyed
like the KKK coming out. That was in Georgia, I'm pretty sure.
Really? The KKK?
Yeah.
Damn.
The cops were just standing there.
I know.
I don't know why, but whatever.
But did you see the video of that one cop? I think it was in Flint. That started just walking with them. He said, "I don't want to like."
Yeah. Of course, I've seen many cops like stand by them saying, "We're here to protect you as well when you guys protest and stuff."
Yeah, and then we'll just walk together. We'll march together. That's what it's about.
That is what it's about, but it's not good enough, man.
Yeah,
it's not good enough. Why? Because that's like less than 1% of the actual cops doing bad things.
Just one city right there out of millions of people.
I think, and also I don't know if you guys talked about this with Daniel or a previous podcast, but I think it's Breonna Taylor, right? I think she still has not gotten her justice served for her. I don't know the entire full story, and I'm pretty sure that's the correct name, Breonna Taylor.
Yeah.
But she was unrightfully killed by 3 white cops, and the case has not been there's no guilty verdict. There's no jail time for them. They just off with no pay.
They they got in her house and then that one.
And then they killed it, which is it's sad. Yeah, it's really sad. And I hope there's enough, because you see a lot of celebrities tweeting about it. Don't say their names. Don't forget about this. Sign these petitions, and hopefully that's enough to get people to start taking actions against these cases that go under the rug.
Yeah, a lot of laws have been passed, just not like national laws, but in local counties. The LAPD passed some laws. I don't know the exact, but it's mostly to limit the police, basically, not have them defunding them a little bit and putting aside that money into other programs that are more valuable to the community.
You heard about defunding the police entirely? That's bullshit. Yeah. That's never gonna happen. I can't see that happening.
Yeah, you gotta.
Don't get me wrong, but isn't defunding the police basically not providing them any government funds? Yeah, so they're on their own, right?
Yeah, but
yeah, I can't see that happening.
What I think is reasonable though is right now they're getting hundreds of millions of dollars.
For sure, for military grade equipment.
You don't need that kind of stuff. Like
Yeah, because they're the police.
yeah,
If you're gonna give them like military stuff, like SWAT armor, like bullet, like full on body suits and shit, you better give them the damn training as well,
yeah.
because they're getting probably a quarter or even less. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
than what an army, marine, national guard, navy, etc. Right?
Yeah.
And it's just not right.
Yeah, I saw like a picture of this person holding a sign at a protest, and it said
Mm-hmm.
that like hairdressers uh to become a cosmetologist, it takes more hours than to become a
Yeah,
police officer.
I also like I
That's
think it was
insane.
Ninja. He compared pastry chefs
Yeah.
to police. I don't know who compared it, but I was on his thing because I follow Twitch streamers,
Yeah.
right? And sometimes they speak upon it, sometimes it's under their pay grade, and they're not really too like knowledgeable on the certain situation. So sometimes saying something would actually hurt the situation more than helping, especially if they're not well educated, right? But anyways, Ninja is a big Twitch well, used to be celeb, but he's a big gamer celeb
Yeah.
currently. And you have a lot of people saying like, don't speak up on political stuff. Like, keep that shit to yourself. Like, speak about like Fortnite, fucking video game, all that whack stuff now. But and I see a huge problem with that mentality where people like tell others to not speak up and use your platform.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's weird to me.
Yeah.
If you don't want to see that, just unfollow, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, Seth Rogen, he posted on IG like Black Lives
Yeah.
Matter, and he said if you don't support this, then just unfollow me. And he started like
Mhm.
commenting like "fuck
It
you" to
was,
everybody that
yeah,
said
it was on Twitter too.
yeah.
Like, he tweeted something about that, and then some guy said, "You didn't show all these things, right?" And then his reply was like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Like, straightforward. He got his message across. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about all the nitpicking stuff. I want you to get the main message out and educate as many people as possible.
Yeah.
That's the right thing, especially for these celebs who are just using their platform. They're not uh, like highly informed of everything that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
Yeah, I think some of them might be scared, like, because they need to put out a brand image that's saying
Oh, for
like
sure. Yeah.
so they get hired for certain things,
Mm-hmm.
but like in this time, like you just gotta do what's right. Like
Yeah.
forget
Especially
everything else,
now,
man. Yeah,
like right now,
right now.
because if I don't want to make any predictions, but like if this goes by with nothing happening, I mean, there's already a lot of reforms and laws changing and stuff,
Yeah,
right? And I know the big one was like with the Confederate flag, how it's
yeah,
like banned, and it's the loser flag, um, and how it's
and a lot of statues too.
being
Like I saw a lot of
yeah, a lot of statues being
yeah,
taken down, like
mm-hmm,
Columbus, Christopher Columbus statue's
yeah,
head was beheaded.
mm-hmm,
So, anyways, like the Confederate flag being banned from NASCAR, being illegal if you use it, that's a small step, and that's going in the right direction.
yeah, and that's what it
Because I
takes. It's
can,
just small steps,
hmm
and over time, it makes a big difference.
yeah, hopefully,
Yeah,
you never
hopefully.
know, but
Yeah.
that's all the depressing but progressive stuff, about that.
Yeah. Changes need to be
Don't,
made.
yeah, make your own opinions. Don't just listen to us and think, like
Mm-hmm.
all cops are bad, for example,
Yeah.
and go to your local law enforcement and chuck a fucking brick. Don't be doing that shit. But yeah,
Yeah. Just, learn about the history.
mm-hmm.
There's
There's a
so
lot.
much out there.
Yeah, if people take the time, especially if I take the time and look at all the racism, the unjust, the police brutality, there's too much. There's too
Mm-hmm.
much to memorize. There's too much to even realize that how big the problem is.
Yeah.
It's disgusting, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it is
You just
what
have
it is.
to, um, there's some great movies on Netflix or any movies
Mm-hmm.
like Malcolm X. I watched that recently, and it just shows the injustice, and you learn
Yeah.
about what there is. You don't, and just talk about it with your friends, your family.
Mm-hmm.
Just, be aware is all I'm saying.
Of course.
Yeah. But in other news, switching up the topics real quick.
Yep.
PS5. We talked about that. Like I texted you about it.
Yeah. I was on Twitch and they peaked at like 1 million viewers,
Mm-hmm.
which is nutty. In my opinion, it's fucking shit, man. I mean, what is it? That's like $800 apparently, or some shit
Yeah,
like
they're
that. I don't
saying
know.
like the price is gonna be up there.
I can't pay 800 for a fucking console.
Yeah, that's too much.
That's even if you can't afford it. I'd rather buy a computer. Like I can have a computer that can last me 10 years minimum. It
Mm-hmm.
can run all the games. The only good thing about PS4 is it's exclusive. So you have really good games. Like last year, God of War, you had Spider Man, you had Detroit Human or whatever the fuck it's called, right? And you had really good exclusive games. And Xbox has what, like Halo, basically,
Yeah.
which isn't going to be coming out till the new one.
Is the Xbox the same price?
No clue, but
Okay.
it's probably lower, I would assume. And
Mm-hmm.
if it's higher, there's no way they're winning the console war. If it's lower, they're gonna win, in
Mm-hmm.
my opinion.
Because most of the past generation of consoles, this price was pretty much the same. Like,
Yeah,
so if there's a price
relatively.
difference now, then
But
they got an advantage.
eventually, PS4s did cost a lot more than Xbox One,
Uh-huh.
especially now. Like if you compare the prices now, you'll a PS4. I mean, you get some games included, right? But it still costs like maybe $100 more. Especially like you look during Black Friday sales, you look at an Xbox and it'd be like, let's say 200, and then a PS4 would be like 300 or 350. But a lot more people bought PS4. A lot more people.
Yeah.
But right now we're talking about the PS5, and people are comparing it to like a Wi-Fi router,
Yeah.
a
That was
fan,
so
like
funny.
a stand-up fan.
Yeah.
If you know, have you seen those?
Yeah. It was
Uh,
like, because it's basically a white like box with two
mhm.
LEDs running down it.
This
And
is straight up like my first reaction when I saw it, I was like, this is a router.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
100% a router. And then I look at the Twitch chat and everyone's agreeing it's a router. I'm watching the streamer react, XQC, and he also agrees. And then you go on Twitter and then they all agree.
Mm-hmm.
And then, the response is, oh, Xbox looks like a fucking
Yeah.
refrigerator.
I saw that meme. They sized it up to like an
Yeah,
Xbox
but
to
like in my
refrigerator.
opinion, it's the PS4. I mean, PS5 is too clean. It's too futuristic looking.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of the Xbox 360, like the old thick one where it stands up.
Yeah.
Um, it looks like the Wii as well. People comparing it to the Wii.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it ain't my style. I'd rather have a box as my console.
Yeah.
But if the games did look good,
Mm-hmm.
some of them.
I saw
Spider-Man was cool,
I saw
but
the 2K like trailer, like 2K21.
2K is shit, man. It's all the same
Yeah,
shit.
I know.
I
But
mean, if
like
you love
the
basketball,
graphics
yeah,
on
you
there
do
was
you.
good.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
always those motherfuckers who buy FIFA points and FIFA
Yeah.
every year,
Yeah, I
and you're
know.
playing the same shit fucking game.
Yeah,
But
that's not it.
you do you, man. It's all your personal preference. No
Mm-hmm.
one's gonna tell you how to spend your money, especially in video games. Like
Yeah.
they might recommend you games, but they'll never say like, "Hey, don't buy that game. You're gonna waste your money." But you really want it. But
Yeah.
then
It's
so
just
many
for
people
fun, you know?
convince you.
Like,
Yeah.
but
So at the end of the day, my opinions, it's ugly. I hate it.
mm-hmm. But you're an
People
Xbox
compared it.
guy, right?
I guess you could say that. If I had a PS4, I'd easily take that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because there's so many exclusive games I want to play. I want to play Spider-Man. I want to play God of War. I've never played God of War in my life. That's fucking sick.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
But they'll probably
And I want.
discount it. Like if the PS4 drops, will you rather get that?
Oh no, never. Not now. What the
Not
heck?
now.
It's
No.
too late, man.
Yeah.
I got my Xbox homies. I got enough friends. Like, all you need is like 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you play with this group and then they're offline, and then you play with the other group, and then you end up playing the entire day.
Yeah.
So I'm chilling. I don't need. I have PS4 friends too. Like you have like Isaac, Manny,
Yeah.
those people playing it, but I don't. It's whatever. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. And like that's coming out, I think, the holiday season too. So
Yeah, it's gonna be another
it's
console war.
yeah, it's gonna be a crazy, like people. It's most likely gonna sell out like everywhere in stores and stuff.
I'm looking forward to like 2077, Cyberpunk 2077. That's the one game I'm looking forward to. It's on both Xbox and PS.
Okay. But, yeah. Speaking of like entertainment and stuff, like movie theaters, there's gonna be opening soon. AMC, they almost went bankrupt, but now they're opening again. They have over 1,000 worldwide, but the next movie is like big release movie is Tenet, right? I think we talked about it earlier, like in a past episode. But now they're trying to get it in theaters now, and I'm down to see it. Like I haven't been to a movie theater in a while, as long as it's like
clean.
Yeah, clean. Like they leave a chair open on
in between every person.
Unless you're in a group, then it's fine.
Nah, 6 feet apart all times, man. I can't fucking see that happening. What the heck? You're sitting with all your friends. The next group is literally 2 rows in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah, they'll definitely go bankrupt at that point.
Yeah,
because you have the bare minimum going in. Let's say you can hold 100 people, you only get 25.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they say they lost $2 billion over 2 months.
Jeez,
that's I don't know how they're still like going though. They say they could bounce back from it, but we'll see. Like that's gonna take a while to do that. And then, did you hear about the WHO, the World Health Organization, saying that the asymptomatic people can't transmit the virus easily, like it's rare? And then they retracted the statement. Like they said that one day
and then took it back.
Yeah, took it back the next day. So I don't even know who to trust anymore. Like, is this shit?
You trust yourself.
Yeah,
because you'll realize it. Like you'll realize your surroundings when someone's sick. You always do. You hear their voices. You hear yourself getting a little wheezy. Your nose gets a little. So you just trust yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you're gonna read like the website to find out the symptoms that you should be looking for, right? But at the end of the day, it's the only person you should trust is yourself. Like what you just said. They sent the information out and then they retracted it.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck does that, man? I mean, a lot of people do that, but like at a time like this, there should be there should be bare mistakes actually.
And like the World Health Organization, they're putting out this information, and people, they're trying to listen to credible sources, but now like you don't even know what's credible, what's not.
Yeah. So in my opinion, the most credible thing is yourself, because at the end of the day, if you feel a little under the weather and you go outside, there's a way bigger chance that you're going to get someone else fucked up than that person fucks up someone. And then all of a sudden it ends up to this old lady or old man, and then they're dead.
Yeah.
It's like it's the butterfly effect or the domino effect.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You do something small and then it flaps its wing and all of a sudden someone's dead.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the world, and it sucks, but you gotta think about it that way.
Yeah. All right. Let's just wrap it up. It's kind of short one today, but hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, you guys could listen to the 2-hour, like 30-minute one I did last week with Daniel. Make sure to like that one. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, subscribe. Thank you everyone for listening. Thank you, Sam, for doing this.
Yep. No problem. No, thank you for hosting this shit during this time, man.
Yeah, no problem. I love doing this.
All right, see you, dude.
See you.